Hello, my name is Bob McMahon, and my family has been involved with the Utah Down Syndrome Foundation, or UDSF for short, since the birth of our 7-year-old daughter, Haley, who has Down syndrome. I will be the MC for the Mighty Steps for Down Syndrome Virtual Walk this year for the Utah Down Syndrome Foundation. Today, as we prepare for the walk to begin on Monday, June 1st, I wanted to talk with you about why UDSF is holding this virtual walk and what to expect from it. It's so important that I'm sticking to a script, except for that part. Since the appearance of COVID-19 earlier this year, many have experienced uncertainty, fear, isolation, and frustration. After considering its mission to bring hope to the families of individuals with Down syndrome and the communities across the state, UDSF decided it needed to reach out to jumpstart that hope. UDSF also recognized that happiness and health go hand in hand with hope. So that is how this virtual walk began, and with the theme of hope, health, and happiness. UDSF believes that walking and exercising bring health, that connecting families and communities brings happiness, and that coming together to support each other in such trying times brings hope. In order to stay safe right now, families and communities have to exercise and walk on their own. But common goals and virtual connection can bring us together in new ways. It is UDSF's hope that the Mighty Steps virtual walk will help us all to rediscover and bolster hope, health, and happiness. The walk begins on June 1st and ends on August 21st. Throughout the duration of this walk, teams and participants will traverse Utah, or in other words, walk across the entire state of Utah by counting steps. After registering, you will receive an email receipt titled Mighty Steps Receipt and Walk Information. This email is very important. The email contains the link to UDSF's Walker Tracker webpage. All registrants 13 years and older use this link to create an account, then download the app and sync to a smart device. For example, I have the app downloaded to my smartphone, which then syncs to my smartwatch. Walker Tracker makes it easy to see and track your progress and the progress of other teams on the route map. If you are registering for others who are not in your household, please forward the Walker Tracker link to them, like I did with my brother-in-law who lives in Europe. For those participants under the age of 13, steps can be added to an adult's account as an activity. Details of how to add an activity can be found in Walker Tracker, or if you have any questions or problems, please send an email to programs@udsf.org. Again, that email is programs@udsf.org, so that Katie can help guide you through the process. To give you more information about the walk, each week we will get to know our amazing sponsors better. We will discover breathtaking Utah destinations, and we will connect with beautiful families. Each Monday, registrants will receive an email highlighting a specific community. This email will also contain helpful tips to keep your family healthy. On Tuesdays, watch for a social media post spotlighting a family that lives in the community that we highlight that week. On Thursdays, another social media post will highlight one of our sponsors. On Fridays, registrants will receive a reminder text for a live stream video event. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., join me on the live stream via the Utah Down Syndrome Foundation Facebook page or YouTube channel. During the live stream, you'll have the opportunity to interact with the sponsors, the families, and me by asking questions, making comments, and giving shout-outs using the chat function. I will announce prize winners each week for either steps walked, funds raised, and or for random participants. Prizes will include items from Zag and Nike, gift cards, and so much more. Once the virtual walk is complete, and depending on COVID-19, there will be 3 in-person Victory Lap celebrations located in Salt Lake, Cache Valley, and St. George. Your registration includes entry to one of these. The Victory Laps will look similar to the walks of the past with games, entertainment, and fun. There will also be a virtual Victory Lap for those who are too far away to attend in person, have scheduling conflicts, or who are still not comfortable attending public events at that time. In the event that some or all of the in-person Victory Laps are canceled, those affected will be able to attend the virtual Victory Lap. UDSF will communicate more details about that celebration at a later date. Lastly, the Utah Down Syndrome Foundation is committed to bringing hope to Utah families and their communities. The Mighty Steps for Down Syndrome Virtual Walk is one way UDSF is reaching out to and connecting with families during this time of quarantine. But like many nonprofit groups, UDSF needs our help. UDSF relies on fundraising to be able to serve its families. Therefore, the funds raised during the Mighty Steps Walk keep its programs and resources going. Over 70% of funds raised are spent directly on programs such as new parent breakfast, newborn care packages, community group events, reimbursement for hospital meals, and so much more. The Utah Down Syndrome Foundation understands that many individuals, families, businesses, and pretty much everyone has been negatively impacted financially by the global pandemic. But there are ways all of us can help UDSF. Some ideas include reaching out to local businesses to sponsor or donate, holding a social distance approved garage sale, bake sale, or lemonade stand, and or asking people to pledge money for each mile your team walks. It is important that all of us share our team fundraising pages on social media, email, flyers, or even carrier pigeon. We can invite family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, strangers, politicians, educators, and pretty much every human to walk with us for the cause of hope, health, and happiness. With our Down syndrome family and community, our fundraising efforts will touch the lives of families across the state, including our own. I am pleased to help the Utah Down Syndrome Foundation with this mission of spreading hope, health, and happiness. Please join me by walking and by fundraising to make a difference in the lives of Utah families. Again, I am Bob, and I hope that we can all be healthy and happy as we get outside, explore Utah, stay hydrated, and keep walking. We can all make a difference.